So, ran with our tails between our legs all the way back here. Rested up, sold stuff, got a couple of potions, healing potions. Not a lot to buy here, is there?
Short break?
Oh, do we need a short break?
Well, yeah. I need to attune.
Oh, that's right, the necklace. Sorry. Who's not with us? We're missing a... Oh, halfling. No.
Wow.
What? You're about the same height. How can I tell you apart? You guys look like you're twins. It'll be a wonderful Friday once the chimichangas... Oh.
Oh, isn't that nice? I got 2 necklaces that are attuned.
Oh,
Yep.
the bug.
Same thing happened to me.
Yeah, it's a bug.
After you attune them, it'll be only one.
For those who don't know who a chimichanga is, it's a burrito. Deep fried. Or fried. Whatever. But anyway, they're yummy. They're very fattening, but they're delicious. If you don't...
I think it's Ryan Reynolds' favorite food.
They're great. I mean, they really are. I'd eat them more often, but then I'd have to roll around the house, and, it'd be bad that way. And if you don't know what a burrito is, I don't know what planet you live on, so...
Well, you do kind of live by the Mexican border, so...
Everybody knows what a burrito... if you know what a taco is, you know what a burrito is. Okay, are you ready to go back? You all set?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Hobo? Okay. So back to the jungle we go. It's Deadpool's favorite? Oh, it's not Ryan Reynolds' favorite? I bet it is Ryan Reynolds' favorite, too. Ring, you don't know about either. You have a vague idea, but that's all. Mexican food is stupidly rare. Oh, that's right. You're over in the wrong part of the world. Welcome back, Ring. You don't know what a taco is. Was in burritos, so we're like, I know how they look, never really had one. Okay, well, there's a difference there. Yes. Having had Mexican food in Europe at one point, you're okay. You don't have to worry about it. The Mexican food in Europe is wrong. Just one. It's not the same. Not even close. It's kind of like here, even in North America, if Mexican food is, the farther you get away from the Mexican border, the less likely it is to be Mexican food. Even though they call it Mexican food, the farther you get away from the border, it's not. It really isn't. It's really different. Gluten intolerant also makes for first to visiting restaurants in general. Oh. Is there gluten in tortillas? Gluten is mainly a wheat thing, though, right?
Yeah.
So, because there are corn tortillas. Do you have issues with corn, right? Because there are tortillas made out of corn too, and they're just as good. But you usually don't see those for burritos. They're typically smaller stuff. Tacos, and some other things. Cautious around cross-contaminated stuff and sauces. Okay, so back here.
Should we go left?
We can examine. Yeah, I guess.
Or is that door locked on us?
Oh, I think that door is still probably locked.
I think it's locked. I don't think it's locked.
This one is. Storage collage is stacked to the brim with near endless copies of the same pamphlet. Pamphlets everywhere, isn't it?
Holy shit.
It's pamphlets and pamphlets and pamphlets.
60.1 weight units of pamphlets. You can check yours how much it weighs.
One pamphlet weighs 0.1.
Yep, it's 60.1.
So 600?
160.
Wait, how many are there? Or what's the weight?
16.1
Is the weight.
of all of them, yep.
16.1. So that's a lot.
160.
Why it's 160. I'm barely audible around Hurricane. Well, that's my fault, not his.
I'm gonna try this door.
Okay. Barley wheat are the main issues. I
I'm gonna give up on that door.
think that door likes you. I would have to kill myself if I was allergic to wheat products because I love wheat foods. Wheat-based
So we're
foods.
gonna continue where we left off, or
The pits and stuff, or
no, over on the left-hand side where we battled the ghosts.
oh, that's right. We were supposed to be working our way around, see if we can get into the fire pit area, right?
Yeah. I hear monsters.
So what room is this?
We don't know.
Ready?
Well, let me read the thing first. One sec.
Wait.
Contemplation room for those who need extra time to contemplate.
Turn to these in the place within them. Sure, I'll open it up.
Maybe it's a bathroom.
Yes, it's a bath. We'll walk in and see the demon lord or devil lord in there, taking care of business. Entire room, 4 floors. 4 walls of floor, and the ceiling is made of mirrors. The occasional scuffs and scratches do little to prevent you from seeing your near infinite reflection in all directions. Faces bearing Mordian's marks staring. Blah, blah, blah. So, doesn't sound very hellish. Sounds weird.
Sounds like hell to me.
It's just a reflection
All
of
right. So this was the trials of initiation.
That means battle.
I will open the door.
Got no path or destiny. Oh, that was trial of the mind. Ghosts. Torches lining the walls of the chamber flicker to life the moment your foot touches down within the room, shining down upon an open room with nothing but a simple stone table at the center. Your second step into the room brings another sudden change. This one a little less welcome. Lurch awkwardly to the side to avoid walking through the familiar specter that materializes right in your path. We are so glad that you decided to follow through with the trials. We begin with the trial of the mind, which is hopefully the only trial you will have to face. If you pass, you are off to enjoy your time in the hells. By participating in these trials, you are agreeing to a rapid list of conditions spoken too quickly for you to possibly follow. If you fail, don't worry. Maybe the trial of the body will suit you better. And if not, there is always the trial of the soul. This is an individual trial. As soon as you are ready, have the party leader step up and place both palms on the table, while the rest of you wait. Might I suggest reviewing your pamphlet? DM note, this is an individual skill challenge performed entirely by a single member of your party. Select only the character you want to undergo the trial before clicking on the table.
It was intelligence, right?
Well, I don't know. It's a trial of the mind, so you'd think so.
Well, I have 19 int and charisma. I don't know about wisdom. I have 12.
I have 19 wisdom.
And intelligence?
12.
I could give you my crown for the trial, so you have int and wisdom 19, just for a short rest.
How did I become encumbered? I can't ditch these. No, there's not that much weight. Seriously, how did I become encumbered? Oh, the food. Someone want to carry around this primed breastplate for me, so I'm not encumbered. It's only 20 pounds.
Yeah, throw it on the gnome.
You have enough space for that?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry, I did give it to Hobo by accident. You guys look the same, you know.
Hobo, Jazz,
No.
same thing.
There. Because I have.
Okay, looks like it. Thank you. True wisdom is knowing you have none. I know that I do not know. Here, I'll sit here.
So, you
So
want
what
the
are we
crown?
We're gonna roll like d20s to pick a person to do it by random, or
No, it's
Gippy's gonna do it, or
no, whoever goes in. It's whoever's going to have the best stats. So,
That's why my idea was maybe if Jeff takes my intelligence crown and attune it so he has highest intelligence and wisdom, and maybe one of those is meant to be the role.
yeah, I have a feeling it might be. But the question is the proficiencies as well, as far as skills or whatever.
But it's the mind. I have proficiency in religion, nature, arcana.
Your wisdom stuff hurts, though. Jeff looks like he's going to be the better person. He's got the insight. He's got the history. Arcane's the only one he's really hurting on.
Which gets a bit buffed if he attunes the crown.
wait, I have to put on a crown.
Yes.
It's an item we
Right.
found I had attuned for 19 intelligence.
Well, at least it doesn't make me look goofy.
Not like the other crown. Okay.
Okay, ready for the short rest.
Short rest incoming.
But I must de-attune first, I guess. Yep, I removed it.
All right, hold on. You guys are ready?
Good luck. Do you have what's it called? Cantrip, the cleric cantrip, best spell in Baldur's Gate 3. What's it called? I
Guidance.
Yep.
Yeah, put guidance on yourself. Jeff.
I don't have guidance.
You don't?
I got Sparkle, Light, Sacred Flame, and Spare the Dying.
Really? Okay. Well then.
Okay, putting my hands on the table.
First cleric.
Alone, you make your way to the plain table as instructed. As you reach it, you get struck by lightning and die.
this is
Firmly plant both hands on the table. Pause to size up the situation. I would say pause.
I would say pause because there was a +7, but that doesn't matter.
Realizing that as soon as the trial begins, there will be no turning back, you pause to consider your choices. Place palms to begin the trial. You know this is going to go well. Place your palms on the stone table. And then you get struck by lightning again. The cool rock immediately begins to draw heat through your fingertips. However, a few heartbeats later, you are flushed with a fiery tingle coursing through your vein. That was a success. You recognize this effect. It seeks to magically alter your mind so that you view the inanimate table before you as the best of friends. Resist the magic.
Walk to the light.
No, don't walk into the light. Being intimately familiar with this magical effect, you shrug it off with ease. Several uneventful moments pass, your palms still pressed against the frigid table. And several more. And yet several more. Thoughts of this being the end of the trial invade your mind, yet the other half of you is sure that there must be more. Stand firm. Lift a pinky. What? Lift a pinky. You came here with a mission, and you knew what you were getting into with this trial. You have no choice but to see it through. The center of your vision slowly fades to black, though the trial chamber still exists in a haze on the periphery. You see the likeness of a newborn child, same race as you, wrapped tightly in thick wool blankets before a homely fireplace. The arms of its mother reach down to lift the child to her shoulder. A smoldering log pops, and the mother instinctively turns to shield her child from the embers. Having turned towards you, your mother's tired eyes look your direction, but seemingly right through you. What follows is a detailed montage of major events in your life. The noble deeds pass in the blink of an eye. Meanwhile, the shameful deeds linger torturously. Finally, the fateful night you entered that devilish deal comes into sharp focus. In this moment, you feel acceptance, anger, regret. Acceptance. What done is done. Long since accepted that there will be consequences for your weakness. The ghost visage of a beautiful woman appears before you. By now you surely must realize that there is no escaping this, she asserts. You willingly entered into the trial and are hence bound by its rules. We can go on and on, but the only way to break out of this trial is to submit the entirety of your body, mind, and soul to the servitude of Cavlodius. You gather that there may still be other ways to break out of this mental prison, but have not yet ascertained how. After a brief period of tense silence, the visage breaks her eyes from yours for the first time, looking back at each of your companions one by one. How impolite of me. You'll have to introduce me to your friends. I cannot wait to make their acquaintance. Stay focused. That was a distraction. Stay focused. My companions are mighty. They can fend for themselves. Very well. I see you are more than the carrot type. Or sorry, you are more the carrot type, the woman visage observes. What is that you belong for? What is that you long for? Better speech. Wealth, power, freedom, say nothing. What do you long for, Jeff? Ah, freedom? Now there's a thought. Think of all the things you could do with the wealth and power Cavlodius provides. That is, if you submit to his will. We're in no rush here. Just think about what could be yours. All Lovecraft Lodius asks in return is to leave his mark on your soul. A small yet intricate carving of his mark removes a negligible fraction of your soul. It's nigh unnoticeable to you to serve as a key. From that point on, any other divine being that tries to lay claim to your soul, try as they may to take out their own marked carving. Try as they may to take out their own marked carving. I will be left with minuscule, useless fragments instead of a contiguous key. A negligible carving of your soul and potential wealth into the eternities beyond your wildest mortal dreams. Or some foolish ideal of so-called freedom. The choice is yours. Anyway, as you may maybe noticed by now, time here is at a near standstill. I'll give you, say, 7 years to contemplate your final answer. That will be as 7 minutes to the outside observer, which puts me a bit behind pace, but the less stubborn initiates will more than make up for it. You have no intention of waiting around 7 years, but still, a bit of final preparations couldn't hurt. You ultimately must either capitulate or find a way to break out of this bubble. Focus on your task. Remember that what you fight for. Good job, Jeff. You take a moment to quiet your mind off everything but escaping this prison. Just as you're about to confront the temptress before you, a wild idea is impressed upon you. Even in places forsaken as this, could it hurt to pray? As a cleric? Pouring your heart out, pleading into the void, you feel no response. Having pleaded with the gods, you are now ready to make your move. You raise your gaze to meet your interlocutors. That hurt. You can't take 7 years of this. Your eternal soul is already damaged beyond all repair. How much worse could this possibly be? A stabbing pain explodes from your neck throughout your entire body, as if impaled by an ice pick. Just as you were wondering if this was somehow to be your eternal punishment, the pain ceases as instantly as it came. Soul carving it defective. Trial failed. Proceed to the next trial. The woman visage then vanishes in the blink of an eye. Really? It failed? The trial failed. How did it fail?
He didn't leave the mark and carved his soul.
Level up.
Oh, we did level up. Awesome.
That's what I get for trying to pray to another god here.
Well, I don't.
Good job, Jeff.
I don't think that's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't even pick that.
But I think you're supposed to. I think. But
I want that crown back.
trial of the body is next. Oh, but we're locked in here, aren't we?
No, we still have whatchamacallit,
Oh, we can get out? Okay.
go to the
I
fire.
gave it
first.
back, but we'll have to do a short rest if you want it.
How about long rest and that, what was the room called?
Looking for it.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Oh,
We
there it
did.
is.
We did level
found
up.
it.
Oh, next. There's a fire.
The holding cell in the middle. It's by level 1. Just past the greeter. Let me cast that food thingy first.
Oh, yes. Well, we do have 4 food.
Yeah, but I may as well use this.
Keep those
Okay,
for
crane food.
normal food as a kind of a reserve.
Well, actually, he summons regular food. I mean, he got 15 now, so a little bit.
Oh. And you can choose what to consume when resting, right?
It's all the same stuff. In all honesty, that magic food ration is just as good as the regular rations. It doesn't go away.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know, it doesn't.
Oh, I have no idea really. I assumed it went away.
It does. Because you don't actually select the food, I don't think.
No, not really.
Definitely
Well,
not.
let me know when you de-attuned the crown.
Level 6, unlock class feature. Additional
Okay.
rage use.
I
Yeah.
deattuned it.
Thank you.
Draconic Wrath. You can use a bonus action to breathe a 3-cell cone of elemental damage equal to half your level. And D8. Every creature. Oh, so I get 2 breath weapons now, maybe?
And I can add my charisma modifier on spells that match my draconic affinity, so on every fire spell.
You do more damage.
Nice. Yep, on the first target, so if it's a multi-target spell, it's the first.
That's a sorcerer.
A draconic heritage sorcerer type.
Yeah. Because I basically did the same thing, but for barbarian. I'm curious to see if I get another breath weapon to use. It'll be the same damage type, but I wonder if I get another use of it. Should. What did Jeff get? Good.
Yep, we got another spell. So I'm going to use Bane.
Remember, Bane's a concentration spell.
Oh,
And inverted from the bless. Instead, bless on us, it's a bane on the enemy.
I mean, it's a good spell. It's just that you got to remember it's concentration, so you can't run Bless and Bane at the same time. Airshow got awfully quiet. What are they doing?
it's probably the prop planes coming out.
Possibly. It's too early. Let's see. It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
Or a skydiving portion.
I don't know if they do. I don't know if they do. Yeah, they usually do. I haven't been to an actual show in decades, but
Or
yeah,
maybe they got a couple of gliders going around.
I don't think they do gliders. This is the Marine Air Station, so they pull out all this stuff. They actually, being Friday night, I think in the past they've usually done like fireworks, or at least the equivalent to fireworks on Friday nights. I think I remember. Time that starts, I don't know. Not for a long time. It's a whole
I have to
day.
admit, though, I never really understood the Marines. It's not an offshoot of the Navy. It's not an offshoot of the
It is an
Army.
offshoot of the Navy.
Oh, it's an offshoot of the Navy?
Yep. Marines are part of the Navy. They don't
I
like
guess
to
I
admit it, but they are.
Oh, well, okay, that makes sense. Never mind.
Yes, they're basically the army in the water.
Can we do a short rest?
Sure.
I want to see if I can fix this attune. Nope, still there.
What was it?
Still shows me as 2.
Yep,
Yeah.
I got the same thing with mine, so it's a bug.
Don't worry about it. You got one of them. That's all that matters. I did get a second round. Second breed. I've got my standard breath weapon, Cold of Cone, and the Draconic Wrath. You can use a bonus action to breathe a 3-cell cone of elemental damage equal to half your level. Every D8. Creature in the area must your dexterity save.
And my extra magical ration packs are gone.
Are they gone?
I don't see them.
Oh, I thought they stuck around. Well, I still have 4 regular ration pouches.
Okay,
Oh, I thought they stuck
now
around.
we know.
Good to know.
Maybe they were clever enough to program it that when resting you consume magical food first.
Yeah, that's because I still have my 4 pouches still. Okay,
So, off to the trials.
yep, back to the trial. Trial.
I love the body.
This will be fun.
So does that mean strength and dex and con, or all 3?
Done again. Once again, torches spring to life the moment you enter, only this time they quickly sputter back out. Your familiar ghost friend once again appears before you. Welcome to the trial of the body. Since you didn't seem keen on opening up your mind, you can now have all the mental freedom you could ever desire, as your mind and soul are irreparably separated from your flesh. He drones on, something about a pamphlet, but your attention redirects to groans coming from the far side of the room.
Whoop!
Huh? Oh, cool.
Dead.
So it's a fight, not an actual skill stuff.
I'm surprised they don't see me.
Oh, can we have a light spell, please?
Nope, someone's
Chit, chit, chit,
Too
chit, chit.
late.
Haha, made it.
Someone else? Careful. And that light spell wasn't.
No, somebody's got a light.
Yep, I did a light spell.
Jeff's got a light. We're good.
Take for the light.
The ghouls. That's a lot of ghouls. And some mummies, it looks like. Associated flesh. They look like mummies.
Oh, they don't look like anybody's mummy I know.
Impressive.
Dreadful glare. Dreadful glare does. Victim must make a successful con save or be frightened until the end of the mummy's next turn.
ouch.
That'd hurt.
Mummies don't like fire, right?
No, probably not. Well, if they are mummies.
I have enemy turn on my screen.
I have Hurricane is playing on
I
my
have
screen.
hurricane.
Okay, so saving and It's not too bad. We actually went. We didn't have an issue last week, did we? I don't think so.
No.
Oh, we didn't have an issue last week because there was no hobo here last week.
We had beer with
Wow.
sausages in it.
Doesn't sound like an issue to me.
I forgot about that. 2 weeks ago, I don't remember any issues. Yeah, the only issue we had last week was beer with sausage in it, which just seems so wrong.
Well, those weren't really sausages; they were worst, so it's a little different.
It looks the same. It's close enough.
I don't know. I think a nice dark ale, and if the worst is still nice and warm, it shouldn't be that bad.
Worse.
Be worst.
Just want to point out, I was not trying to go for the pun there.
Solasta evil.
Burn ghouls. How many are there? So we have 3. 8 total, looks like. Oh, sorry. 9. They're not all here. Not all here.
Most of them are here.
Yeah, most of them are, but there's 2 missing.
I think this is enough.
Like their turn, so. Oh, one made a save. I would say the beat up ones, when they run away, take a free swing at them. Ah. Nice. Wow, you got some really good dice roll there.
And the Apostle of Fire.
Oh, the flesh is susceptible to fire. That's one to double. Like, got 66 there. Very nice. And of course, failed saving throw too. No, hurt.
I guess either one is fine.
Yep. Resistant to slashing damage. Bastards. Switch. And resist to bludgeoning as well. So I have a feeling you have to have magic items to use these guys. Without the resistance stuff. Jeff making fun with the, or making friends with the undead. Wreck of Chaos. Advanced? What's advanced? What's the difference between advanced and regular?
I'm not sure.
Oh, it doesn't give any additional effect or whatever that's supposed to mean.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
Uh-oh, paralyzed. Gonna kill me. Automatic critical hits of attack from a neighboring cell. So he's gonna kill me.
He's unlit. Would have had an easier time to hit the other one, but he's frightened right now, right?
Yes.
Correct.
That one's got light, but the other one doesn't.
Yep.
I'm not seeing Jeff's light anymore. Oh, because it was on your weapon, wasn't it? Or your
Yeah, I've
shield.
quickly threw down the weapon just before
Yeah.
we got sealed.
Solasta Conjo. Seo.
What? He succeeded in.
Yeah, but the other one didn't. At least we'll be able to keep track of him. F's turn. Okay, the up. Associated flesh. Not dead yet. Close. That's crit. Oh, it's crit, but D10, you get a 1 and a 6.
Solasta Evo. Malmis.
Yay. Yeah, my paralyze is gone. Roll better. Damage BS. Bobo. You got one thing to do. Well, two things to do, technically. Gotta hit twice.
Solasta Evo. Malmis.
That wasn't so bad. So, scroll of freezing sphere and scroll of conjure animals. Those are. I think Hurricane can use both of those, I think. Uh-oh. How that happened. Whatever was intended for this trial obviously went awry with the loosed undead, so who knows what lies ahead with the trial of the soul. As you approach the door to the next chamber, you see a big, bold warning to the operators. Warning, soul-breaking devices activated by stepping on the switch by the control station. Ensure that only the initiate is standing on the glowing box when activated. Followed by smaller print, which reads, trained trolls are on duty to restrain the prisoners to the breaking platform. Should they accidentally get hit by the mechanism, do not worry. They will soon regenerate. So, soul-breaking device is activated by stepping on the switch by the control station. Sure that only the initiate is standing on the glowing box when activated. So, it's a hint.
Ride of the Soul sounds like charisma, huh?
No, I think this is going to be a fight, to be honest. Because it mentions trolls and restrain and all that fun stuff.
Engraved bone dice.
Oh, those are just regular dice, isn't it?
So both scrolls are not usable with my sorcerers. Maybe it's Hobo, aren't you the fighter that can use spells?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm the fighter that can use spells.
He might be able to use those, though.
The Eldritch Knight version of Solasta. And now we have 2 of the intellect crowns.
That's okay.
It's probably just one again, that bug thing.
I can do the freezing, but I can't do the animal.
I bet Jeff can do the animals, more than likely.
Huh?
Scroll of summon animals, conjure animals. It's not a big deal.
Oh.
Okay,
Nope.
Who's doing arrows? Nobody doing arrows in this group?
No. Crossbow.
Crossbow, okay.
I have 4 poison bowls of the long night poison. Who wants them?
Yes, please.
Okay, so before we go into the next test, do you want to take a break first because we're about that time? A couple minutes early, but
Okay.
because if it's a fight, it'll last longer than 10 minutes more. So, anyway, so what we're going to do is take another break real quick because we're just a few minutes away from starting one. So, before we get into the next fight, I'm sure that will be there. Get up, stretch your legs, get some water, that kind of thing. If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. Thank you very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.